What's up, fam? What's going on? Like, subscribe, hit the notifications bell so you'll be notified every time I upload. Man, long layover, man, long layover, but it is what it is. Let's talk about some plays real fast that I got a whole day to really figure out. Some I locked in, some I didn't. I ain't gonna say I'm being undisciplined, but I'm playing more plays than I usually have. All right, just because so much of a long layoff, we'll see what's gonna happen. No matter if you're watching this on TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, wherever, man, drop a like and subscribe to the channel. All right. Denver Nuggets listen, first things first, gotta be glued here, okay? I need you guys to be here. All right, I want to see you guys win, I want to see you guys eat. This is the most important place, man, the injury report here. You definitely need to be in tune with what's going on out there. All right. Right now, Myers Leonard signed a 10-day contract with the Bucks. That's huge, if you ask me. Malik Monk say he's gonna play. Thaddeus Young expected to play. What else we got here? Gary Trent Jr. expected to play. OG expected to play. Jamal Murray say he's playing. RJ Hampton and yada yada yada. I'm not gonna keep going on and on. Make sure you're following these guys, okay? First game on the docket here. Denver Nuggets at Cleveland Cavaliers here. All right. Um, We know Jamal Murray says he's playing. Got to see what's up with Aaron Gordon. He was one of the guys there being out as well. However, with what we have right now, like I said, I ain't gonna say tread lightly, but do as you will. But that news are it's gonna continue to come out. However, between today and tomorrow. However, you know, the point guard position here is where the Denver Nuggets give it up at the three ball assists, fancy points. If you're looking at prize picks, so that's a good way to attack these guys. Um, so, like when you're looking at the assist prop, I think that's doable for somebody like Garland. I don't know if I'm getting there though. I know it's doable, but you got a lot of guys over here that could drop the dimes. It's just hard to tell when Garland's gonna pop off, man. It's not like last year when he had the team all to himself. He's got Rubio, Mitchell, and uh, the other kid coming off the bench. I forgot his name, but they all dropping dimes. Nikola Jokic is a triple double threat each and every game, and the way you get to these, you're not going to be running, you're not going to be scoring in the paint all the time against this Cleveland Cavaliers team. So the three ball is in play. We got a nice lower number for each and every one of these guys. I like Porter, Murray, Garland, and Mitchell threes. Tell you the truth, I like them all. I ran a 2-3 parlay with Porter Jr., Murray, and Garland. That got at a plus 121. Couldn't talk you off adding Donovan Mitchell if you wanted to, and putting in 1-3 for Caldwell Pope. I mean, all of that's in play. But the first three, that three, them two threes apiece, I sprinkled something on that. That was a little bankroll builder same game parlay that I did right there. But like I said, other than the usual suspects, same game. I mean, triple doubles and shit like that for Jokic are in play. Barring any foul trouble, I do think there's a pathway to Jerry Allen getting his rebounds, sitting at minus 102 for 10.5. But I don't know if I'm going to stretch it or not because tough matchup against Joker. Detroit Pistons at Orlando Magic 227 over under in this spot. We got Orlando Magic home favorites, 6.5 point favorites here. Okay. Want to see what the lineup's going to be looking like for these teams, for Detroit especially. But we'll see. However, let me run it back here to the three ball, okay? Um, Wendell Carter. Last year, he's playing. He's giving me the runaround right now, man. So, uh, one thing I do know, he's going to score his points. Okay, that's one thing. He was a double double machine for me last year. He's been off and on this year, man. It's scaring me. It's scaring me. It's scaring me. But he's a part of this offense, and you have to adapt. You have to adapt. When these teams zig, you got to zag. All right. So His point prop, I think, is sitting at 15.5. I'll go back and check. But the three, okay, he's hit two threes or better, and one, two, three, four, five, six, five out of his last six games. You get two threes for him, sitting at plus 130 right now. I'll sprinkle something on his two threes, okay? Wendell Carter. And you can get 1-3 for him at a minus one 390. Now, those are good plays for same game parlays, bankroll builder, stuff like that. As you all know, I do stack up my shit like that. Minus 300s and shit like that. So and anytime you get three minus 300, they're always going to come out to plus money. Okay, so you got guys on this team that can shoot the three. The Detroit team that can shoot the three as well. All right. So points wise, Detroit they're giving up the 6 to 8 most points to the center position. Rebounds they're giving up the third most rebounds to the center position. So there you have that. Okay. Um, so yeah, so I couldn't talk you off the rebounds for Wendell Carter. He'll sure be needed because they got some nice trees over here. And they got some big guys out there, so they're gonna need Wendell out there. All right, but I'm a little bit more focused on his points right now, so we'll see what's gonna happen with that. Okay. And like I said, guys like Isaiah Stewart, he will go out there and shoot the three. He'll step out there and pop that three. Okay. Isaiah Stewart. Let me see. Yeah, so he's had multiple threes in back-to-back games, 4 for 6, 3 for 4. He's hit a three-pointer in at least one three in uh five of his last six games. So it is what it is. And like I said, I always it's mathematics to me. When I do my bankroll builders, it's always mathematics. Uh, any three, any three, like I can go with 1-3 for Pablo, 1-3 for Wendell, 1-3 for Isaiah, and you can get plus money. It's a numbers thing. Four minus 450, 390, 360. All numbers. It's numbers. It's numbers. It's numbers. When it comes to when I do my bankroll builders. All right. Oh, small forwards. I like them on both sides of the ball here. I just don't know which one I wanted to sprinkle on. Okay. Um, Points wise, both teams are giving up the points to the small forward position. Um, Detroit and Orlando Magic right there. So me personally, I'll be looking at Bogdanovich and Paulo Banchero. Okay. Yeah. So one of these guys here, I'm probably gonna just run those guys in the same game parlay. I don't think I'm gonna straight on both. If I had to straight one, I'll probably take the discount on Paulo at 20.5 and Bogdanovich at 22.5. But tell you the truth, I think both of them gonna get there. I think both of them gonna get there. You could join the 2020. You could take them for 20 and 20 if you want and get a plus 149. So I like a few things about this game. All right. I like a few things about this game. Boston Celtics at Indiana Pacers, 234.5 over under. Boston Celtics favored by 8. Um, where I like to tack these guys at the Indiana team is the two guard and the center position because the numbers. I follow the numbers and it is what it is. All right, so Indiana Pacers they give up the second most points to the shooting guard position. The threes. They give up the fourth most threes, fantasy points. They give up the second most fantasy points to the shooting guard position. Okay, fast forward to the center position. They give up the fourth most, the fifth most fantasy points. So if you look at that PrizePicks, because I haven't talked about PrizePicks yet, because I like to use fancy scoring PrizePicks. Even though a lot of fancy scores out, maybe tonight I'll bounce back and give you some plays from on fantasy score and yada 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 on PrizePicks. But I really like the fantasy score over there. So there you have that. But yeah, so we don't have any numbers out for somebody like Robert Williams. So I'll be looking at his rebound prop if it doesn't come out too high. All right, because the center position, like I said, fantasy points, they're giving up fantasy points. Rebounds, Indiana giving up the second most rebounds and the fifth most points. So rebounds, double, stuff like that is going to be in play for guys like Robert Williams, okay? Um, Honorable mention, the assist prop. We will have We will have Marcus Smart in the fold. He's not on PrizePicks. He's not on FanDuel. I caught him on DraftKings, and I sprinkled something on his 6.5 assists. Uh, he should be ready to, he played that last game before the All-Star. His assist prop sitting at 6.5 at plus money. I jumped on it last time he played. Was the last game before All-Star break. He had six assists. So I like that there. And then from the three ball, I do think Buddy Hield's going to at least get three here. So I couldn't talk you off neither one of these guys. Even if you want to take a 3-3 for Buddy and Jason Tatum, that's a good number there. I like the 2.5 for Jalen Brown. It's minus 122, but I like the 2.5. Uh, couldn't talk you off anything here though, man. You could do a 3-point parlay. You could go. Man, I couldn't take Buddy for nothing less than three though. I ain't even gonna lie. Three for Buddy, two for Jalen Brown. If you want to do that, and two for, what? Not two for Tatum. Oh well, you can get two for Tatum, two for Tatum, two for Brown, and three for Buddy. However you want to do it. All right, and get you some even money right there. Minus 107, just as good. But I like Indiana. Boston Celtics to go on the road and win this game. It's a pace-up matchup for Boston here. Should be some points put up, but I think Boston goes out there and gets them well rested. We'll see. Memphis Grizzlies at Philadelphia 76ers here. Um, Oh, somebody's texting me. Memphis Grizzlies at Philadelphia 76ers, 229 over under in this spot here. I don't have much for this one. One thing I can say is Memphis will give up the assist to the point guard position. So that's probably somebody none other than James Harden. I think they're giving up the probably the eighth or ninth most assists to the point guard position. As a whole, as a team, they're giving up the third most in the league right now. Keep an eye out for the Steven Adams news. He might be a goal today, so his rebounds could be in play. I don't know, but I got some. I'm keeping my eye out on James Harden's assist prop here. It's probably still sitting at 10.5, but it's at 11.5. I don't want to go there. I didn't know that. I'm sorry. He probably had mega money coming in on that all week. Uh, New Orleans Pelicans at Toronto Raptors, 225.5 over under in this spot. Interesting thing I want to see here is how they're gonna how what lineup Toronto Raptors is gonna come out with here. I know OG should be back. Trent will be back. We just seen that on Twitter. So do they start? Does Precious Achua go to the bench? Then Pascal Siakam goes to the four, and then Jakob Poeltl play the five. I don't know. I need to see. But OG might get the he might get the Brandon Ingram treatment here. McCollum points are sitting at 20.5. Couldn't talk you off of that. I'm probably gonna like his matchup either way it goes. He'll probably be matched up with some Gary Trent uh, or some Fred Van Vliet. So I'm gonna like that. But not too much. I haven't looked in a lot here. I ain't gonna lie. I haven't looked into a lot. I haven't looked into a lot. I'm gonna have to, temper my expectations, dig a little bit more deeper into this game here, so I can see what I can come up with. I'll see some things, but I ain't gonna blurt it out right now. Okay, San Antonio Spurs at Dallas Mavericks here. We got 235 over under in this spot. Um, Dallas Mavericks are 13.5 point favorites, and I cannot do that. I can't do that. I can't do that. We're gonna see what's gonna happen here for the simple fact that we got some Q tags, man. A lot of Q tags. When you're looking at Devin Vassell, he might be making a man. Let me see. Still doesn't have a specific return date, but he's still aiming to be back sometime after the All Star. All right, so sometime after the All Star, he's still sporting the Q tag. Trey Jones. All right, so these guys probably Ray Langford. These guys probably gonna start coming back, man, and we'll see. I can't lay no 13 and a half, though. I'll tell you that right now. But Tim Hardaway, Q tag. So what I'm gonna like here, you know, this San Antonio Spurs team still is not that good defensively. They'll give up, especially they give up the three. They give up the three, man. They give up the three. And that's what this team does. So uh when you're looking at the point guard, I couldn't even the numbers don't super support it, but it's Kyrie, so it is what it is. The three ball to the shooting guard, they're giving it up there. Small forward, not as much, and then the power forward, not as much either. Well, they are, but they are giving up points in all those categories. So I couldn't tuck you up the points or whatever the case may be. The threes, like I said, I'm in it. I'm in it here. Kyrie, he's hit 4 threes or better, and I think in 4 straight games. So you're gonna get a plus 140 for 3.5 threes for him. Luka Doncic juiced up 3 point prop sitting at 2.5. I like the threes here. Even Keldon Johnson on the other side. I mean, 2 threes at minus 111. I couldn't talk you off of that. Even if you want to water him down, be my guest. I mean, 3 threes for Kyrie. You'll get 3 threes for Kyrie in same game parlays for minus 190. You know, you could probably get a 3 threes and a 2 threes and a 3 threes for Kyrie, 121. You could put anything else with that to knock the juice down for at minus 121 there. Assist props and everything are pretty low right now. I wouldn't say pretty low, but Yuka Doncic hasn't been hitting it lately. But it's a matter of time before he pops, with a double double, triple double. His rebound props, both of them sitting at 8.5. These guys need to get their chemistry together. They got like 23, 24, I think 22, 23 games to get it together. So we'll see. We'll see. All right. Where we get a double double for Luca at minus 140, triple double. plus 500. Okay. Well, another one of my favorite plays here. If we, one of my, well, yeah, I ain't gonna say favorite, but I really like this 7.5. All right, 7.5 rebounds for Zach Collins. I think it's doable. He does have double double potential. I forgot to look at his double double. So, he's somebody that you could look at. You know, he's played 30 minutes or better in 3 of his last 4 games. Um, he's got two double doubles and two double doubles out of his last 4 games here. And this Dallas team is not that big, okay? So they're not that big, all right? Definitely not, all right? I didn't look into this Oklahoma City Thunder game. I'll just tell you, Shai Arizona is in a wonderful spot here. Just a wonderful spot. Just a great spot here. Utah Jazz defense is not, okay. All right. Walker Kessler, his numbers are in play as well. Golden State Warriors at Los Angeles Lakers here, 238.5 over one in the spot. Everyone should be rested in this game here. I'll tell you one thing here, man. Both of these backcourts are not the best defensively, okay? The Lakers, especially the Lakers, now they just really, with D'Angelo Russell back there, they're really not good defensively, okay? So, man, it's going to be a lot of points put up on these guys in this backcourt alone. On the flip side, we got some three balls going to fly, and I couldn't talk you off anything to tell you the truth. I have to do a same game parlay in this one. I mean, yeah, man, look, eh, eh, they don't even have D'Angelo Russell up here yet. You know what I'm saying? So, no Curry for this one here. What I'm gonna do, what I'm gonna tell you, I do like here is Kevon Looney, his rebound prop is juiced up at minus one at 138 right now. Uh, you know, when he gets to start, he makes the best of it, especially on the glass. I always look to him. He's had 13 rebounds or better in 3 straight games, double-digit rebounds in 3 of 4, uh, and he had 13 rebounds versus this team in 23 minutes. Okay, so he's been rebounding the ball very, very well. Even if you feel like going up to a 12 rebounds for him, you get a plus 180. All right. Yeah. Last game on the docket here, we got the Portland Trail Blazers and Sacramento Kings. 239.5 over under in this spot. Big time total here. No, keep an eye out on the injury news for this situation here because you know, Nurkic is questionable, so we don't know what the status is for him. Jeremy Grant, I imagine he's going to go. Anthony Simons, I guess he's going to be out. Okay, so with that being said, it's Dame time. It's Dame time. Now we don't have. I didn't see any numbers for Grant on FanDuel, but right. So numbers for Grant, no numbers for Grant on FanDuel. Let's see if we get any numbers on DraftKings. These are a couple books I'm going to look at right now. All right. Let me see. 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 Okay. So, Jeremy Grant. All right. he's gonna really want to let it fly. Okay. He's gonna want to let it fly. He's gonna be taking shots early and often. All right. So we'll have to keep an eye out on the injury news and shit like that. All right. We know it's a 3-point shooting league. So look, this Portland Trail, I mean, yeah, this Sacramento Kings backcourt is not good defensively. All right, then Damian Lillard, he's not a good defender as well. All right. So but you can get Damian Lillard 4.5 threes at minus 115 right now. I couldn't talk you off of that. I could not talk you off of that. Um, what else? The center position. All right, this is got to keep an eye out on Nurkic. As of right now, Portland Trail Blazers giving up the most points to the center position. So somebody like Sabonis is definitely in play when it comes to points. I seen this point sitting at 20 and a half. If we don't get any Sabonis, I mean, if we don't get any, what's my guy name? Not my guy, but what is his name? If we don't get Nurkic, then yeah, you could definitely sign me up for the 7.5 rebounds for Eubanks. I like that. I'm definitely gonna like that. Barring any foul trouble, he should get there. He's hit this number 3 times in a row. Um, I mean, he's a pretty decent rebounder. Okay, he can rebound. I know you guys seen last year, the second half of the season last year. He's really really playing well. All right, so those are a few things that I'm looking at there. I'm probably gonna bounce back later on, but it is what it is. Be safe out there. NBA should be back for us tomorrow. It is what it is, guys. Peace.